Coming to you live on this Tuesday night, it's the NBA on 2K Sports. Alongside Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And on the sidelines, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. It'll be the visiting team and the home team. Wembanyama outside. Pass to Williamson. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
Love to see Giannis get aggressive on defense, using that reach to track down the block.
Outside Curry. On the wing. And it's good. 2 points.
This guy a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
And it's Mitchell missing.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
Here's Kobe. And it's Vassell in the corner. Pass to Kobe. Back to Curry. Down to 5 on the shot clock. A three-pointer off the mark. James, no good.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession. And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Yeah, simply stated, you have to take care of the basketball, and they don't on that possession.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, I was able to catch up with the head coach of the home team. We talked about a lot of things, including how to try and slow down Steph Curry. He said it's the usual stuff. You can't go under screens. You have to contest without fouling. You have to recognize he will put the ball on the floor and drive if you overplay him. That's a lot to account for, guys.
Thank you, David. Bryant from way outside. They grabbed their own miss.
Right now trying to get into a rhythm, but so far this quarter, boy, he is struggling to make anything go down.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Brunson outside. Out to the right wing. No one near Williamson as he lets it go. That drops. Nice feed that time from Wembanyama.
Well, when Zion is hitting jumpers, it's almost unfair.
Shots good by Kobe.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
And they will get the basket here, folks, as they rule goaltending.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
And the dunk by Bryant.
Leaping up to the rim. Bryant sees the opening and does not hesitate to attack.
Mitchell. Banked in off the glass. On the wing, Kobe. He has 7. One near Curry as he lets it go. It's good from long range.
Now, the greatest shooter in the history of the game, Curry, so good from deep.
That one falls.
And it's all about the release when you shoot the floater.
Now here's Kobe. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. And here's Kobe from the arc.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
The kick out to LeBron. Six on the shot clock. The drive by Williamson. And they'll get another chance. Near the three-point line, it's Mitchell. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the miss.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Over to the wing. To the paint. And James throws it down.
LeBron James, one of the great showmen to ever lace them up. How about that finish, folks?
And stolen by Williamson. Here's Wembanyama. The second chance effort. And Williamson with the layup. Williamson's got 9 points.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior. For viewers, timeout's a chance to check your phone, grab a drink, but for the teams, it's all about business.
Well, there's something that the coach doesn't like. I'm curious to see which kind of adjustment he makes here.
26 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. And it's Vassell in the corner. Sinks the three-pointer.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Brunson surveying the D. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Brunson.
Well, when you're careless with the basketball, you can expect that to happen.
The visitors with the ball. It's a three-point game.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. Up by 5. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Just a terrific first quarter. It's sparked really by their unselfishness.
I'll tell you, that willingness to make the extra pass, that is what creates good looks. It also forces the defense to scramble.
On defense, the visitors. Kobe with the steal. For the finish. And Kobe throws it down.
The pure athleticism of Bryant, breaking away and not letting anyone get in his path.
And Curry has it in the corner. Pass to Giannis. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Clearly a foul.
It's his first trip to the line. And the first one drops.
And what I love about Giannis, yeah, he's a superstar, an MVP, a champion. But best of all, Giannis is an incredible ambassador for the game.
LeBron James on the wing. Pass to Brunson. Back to James. Antetokounmpo with the steal. Bryant with it. Now defended by Mitchell. Out to Turner. Inside. Here's Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo with the jam.
And Antetokounmpo slamming it down there, using his sensational will to finish with the flip.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, a couple of seasons ago, Steph Curry first brought out the night-night when he put a team away. Asked about his inspiration, he said, "I have no idea. I don't choreograph any of that stuff. I was just having fun." You know how kids' bedtime routines are important? It's the final signal for job well done that day. Kevin?
Well said. He is a 1 of 1, D.A.
Wembanyama is a specimen going at the rim there with a purpose.
Boy, he's been unconscious this quarter. I love the confidence he's playing with.
Brunson with it. And Curry picks him up defensively. Brunson outside. Offensive rebound. And Williamson throws it down.
And Zion able to convert on that second chance opportunity.
Pass to Turner. Over Wembanyama. Stolen by Brunson. And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Quarter two and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Mitchell in the corner. Fires for three. The rebound by Turner. Bryant, that's for two. Kobe soaring through the air.
And you talk about pure scores, Kobe is near the top of that list. This guy makes it look easy with all that talent. Normally he'll drill that shot, and I'm sure they'll look to find him in that spot again.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
Pass to James. Here's Williamson. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
And this team encourages Zion to be assertive inside. They know how skilled and overpowering he can be. That's their third straight make off an assist.
Over in the corner, Williamson. Rebound, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Here's Kobe. Kobe finishing the break.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
It's stolen by Bryant. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Kobe Bryant really making a difference here.
This is a timely timeout because this guy is hurting them. They've got to figure it out.
Pass to Brunson. Mitchell outside. The rebound by Turner. Here's Bryant. Outside for Curry. No good with the triple. Wembanyama with it. Covered by Giannis. Back to Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
A big-time slam by Wembanyama. This is why you got to push him out of the paint.
Outside Curry. Outside Turner. Outside for Curry. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. Here's Brunson. And it's sent back by Turner.
Miles Turner with that length sends it back twice on the pipes. Miles.
And that one's good, Mitchell.
Well, deliver the pass when your teammate can do something with it. Nice.
Outside Curry. Here's Stevens. And that one released in time, but no good. And we've reached halftime in this one. They lead by 8. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime. And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. No one near Turner as he lets it go. Chipped away.
You love the anticipation there. Made sure to box out, knew where the ball was going, and doesn't let anyone impede him from pulling in the glass.
And a wide open look for Wembanyama. No good from outside. Kobe, that's for two. Releases. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Kobe's got 22.
Nice set there, making it easy for Bryant. He had that lined up all the way.
Pass to LeBron. Back to Mitchell. His three-pointers off the mark.
There's some defense for someone who's as good at shooting the three ball as he is. You need a defender who's equally good at guarding against him.
He doesn't get the second one. Williamson outside. Here's Wembanyama with plenty of space. And they cash in right away with the quick shot.
Showing he's more than just an interior threat. Wembanyama also possesses that reliable jump shot. Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just spanning the flames.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
And Kobe Bryant gets the whistle that time. That's his third foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Here's Williamson. Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
And he's capable of being so dominant offensively. Zion just trampling the defense.
To the middle. Outside Turner. Pass to Bryant. And it's sent back by Mitchell. And they'll keep possession. Wembanyama with it. He's got 10. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. The NBA's 65 games requirement for postseason awards has drawn some criticism. But, Adam Silver says, ultimately, this is about the fans and putting the best product forward. Load management was not working for us. This is having the desired effect, that guys are out on the floor. Kevin?
Yeah, they want to be on the floor, right? Keep them tuning in. Good stuff, DA. Thank you. And the dunk by Williamson.
And yeah, he's 280 pounds. We've never seen anyone hang in the air like this young man. Williamson is special.
Outside for Wembanyama. To the inside. Down low. Here's Mitchell. That's good, and it's Wembanyama with the assist. Mitchell's got 7.
This is exactly where Donovan Mitchell wants to be. This guy knows how to finish strong inside.
Curry, that's good.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
And it's out of bounds, and they say last touch by Bryant.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
Mitchell outside. James right side. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net. LeBron's got his second basket of the night. Outside Curry. They get a hand on it. Antetokounmpo. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Yeah, boy, the length of Giannis to get to the miss, and then the offensive ability to do damage afterward. Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Outside for Curry. Turner for 3. Here's Antetokounmpo. And here's Bryant for 3. That one's no good. Takes him to 10 for 15 for the game. Mitchell wide open. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. He's got 10.
First three of the half, second of the game. Can he heat up?
Oh, the speed from Brunson in transition.
Yeah, this offense is rolling. They've been assertive, but they're also playing under control.
I think the communication on offense is working at every level right now. What a run for this group.
To the paint. Here's Williamson. The shot by Mitchell, no good.
Didn't hesitate for a second to get a hand up on that deep ball.
Well, tremendous effort, tremendous timing, the ability to alter shots on the perimeter. That was beautiful.
And a great show through 3 quarters as we enter the 4th. Who will carry the day? They lead by 6 and will return shortly. And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. Now Brunson. Pass to Williamson. Kobe with the steal. Right side Curry. And the lead catching by Wembanyama. Here's Kobe. A clear look for Curry. Money from the wing.
Well, pre-shot preparation and being ready on the catch, that is Stephen Curry in a nutshell.
LeBron outside. Pass to Mitchell. Wembanyama outside. Now here's Williamson. Turner covering. Just 5 to shoot. And it's Williamson missing.
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far.
And that one's good by Kobe.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
And it is a major disadvantage down the stretch if you can't guard. This may just come down to who has the ball last. Well, being aggressive and assertive, the big man snatching the rebound.
Here's Giannis. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience. I'll tell you, despite those struggles at the offensive end, this team still finds themselves in control of the ballgame.
What a move. Few do it as well as Zion Williamson.
Outside Curry. Wow, Curry automatic from deep.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Well, credit the offense, though. If you're going to come with casual defensive effort, this team's responsibility is to take advantage, and they do.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
Here's Wembanyama. No good with the elbow jumper. Here's the lob. Antetokounmpo hammers the alley-oop through.
And one of the most athletic players in the league. Giannis makes those alley-oop jams look easy.
Out to Brunson. Wembanyama outside. Looking to end the run. And Williamson with a nice bucket inside. Williamson's got 4 this quarter.
Oh, how about the vision by Wembanyama there? Always looking to get teammates involved.
Here's Kobe. That one doesn't go. Good defense by Wembanyama. Here's Brunson. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. They get Stephen Curry.
Well, one of the last guys you want to send to the free throw line, Jalen Brunson has proven he can knock these in.
Turner looking around. Shoots the 3. Bryant is double. Back to Turner. And oh, the block shot grabs it out of the air. Wembanyama outside. They get it again. Here's Bryant. And Kobe throws it down.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
Back to Wembanyama. To the inside. And it's in there.
Huge advantage for Wembanyama to see over everybody.
Giannis left side. Kobe with it. Brunson picks him up. Outside Curry. Fires it up. Rebounded by Victor Wembanyama. To the middle. And Williamson gets it to go.
Feeling it. No doubt about it. He's definitely feeling it right now. Shooting a terrific percentage from the field.
Here's Bryant. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Williamson. Here's Wembanyama.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in there.
Bryant can't get it to go. LeBron James on the win. No good on the three. And so the road team gets the W in this one. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this Hello and welcome, everyone. Thanks so much for joining us on this Tuesday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. Also joining us from the sidelines, David Aldridge. We've got the visiting team facing the home team.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Towns. Johnson with the defensive effort. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Brown.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Here's Giddey. No good on the quick three. Pass to Edwards. And it's blocked.
My goodness, Josh Giddey using every bit of that frame to send that one back.
Here's Giannis. Good, and the assist goes to Şengün. To the middle. Here's Towns. Over Şengün. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Tom Thibodeau had a few minutes to share. I asked him how he'll try to handle Giannis Antetokounmpo tonight, and Coach remarked, handle? You can't handle Giannis. We'll give him different looks and clog lanes, but really all we can do is pray his shot isn't falling. There's nothing wrong with asking for a little divine intervention on defense tonight, I guess. Guys?
Thank you, David. LeBron James on the wing. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
I'll tell you, that's a nice job by LeBron to keep that ball safe and secure on his way to the cup.
Here's Şengün. Lays it up off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
But I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well. Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
Right side Leonard. Let's go. Cans the shot from the wing.
Well, ready on the catch. Your pre-shot preparation is on point. Kawhi, the catch and shoot.
And there's the call on Michael Jordan. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Antetokounmpo. And the double up on Antetokounmpo. Got him with the bump fake, but couldn't finish. Here's LeBron. And he drives in. Jaylen Brown with the rebound.
Instincts and anticipation. Great effort here by Giannis.
Brown with it. He's picked up by James. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James. And stolen by Jordan. And oh, here we go with Leonard. Nobody back. Johnson with the block. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Johnson. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Giddey, no good.
And that's where you want to make the next pass. This guy's a good scorer, but the defense was right on him.
And no one in the league does it better. Giannis feeling the contact there, almost using that to propel himself for the finish. That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And the basket for the fourth time from the field. He's a healthy 4 for 6.
Well, they're winning largely because of this guy's play. He has been sensational.
LeBron with it. Picked up by Brown. And it's in there.
A monster down low. LeBron James, the rare package of skill, size, and athleticism.
Well, tremendous defensive effort on the interior. That's the kind of contest you want.
At the elbow, it's Brown. Pass to Johnson. It's tipped. Brown outside. Over LeBron. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Knocked loose. Down low. A fader. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Oh, Giannis getting the defender to bite. That's a patient move, earning himself a trip to the line.
Free throw good. Giannis. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2.
And what I love about Giannis, yeah, he's a superstar, an MVP, a champion. But best of all, Giannis is an incredible ambassador for the game.
And so here's the home team. They trail by 3. Pass to James. Beyond the arc.
Boy, with his shot not falling right now, it might be time to look in a different direction. See if you can get your teammates started.
And that's the beauty of Giannis. Always been a willing passer and can find the open man once the D focuses in on him.
And as Towns missing, here's Edwards. And there's the drive.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And so he hits the technical free throw.
The drive, the willpower of Michael Jordan is on a completely different level. He is competing every second he is on the floor and always looking for any way he can beat you.
.24 seconds left in the first.
And you know what, call it great defense or poor offense. Either way, they're limiting their score.
And it's in off the backboard.
And the touch ball is impressive. You can tell he has a lot of confidence in that shot.
Brown, no good.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Right, he stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
And we reached the end of the first quarter. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Well, you come in thinking they're going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Think again.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
It's all about Antetokounmpo.
And before he had time to bring the ball back in off the pump fake, out, and they're off.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Alperen Şengün is a weapon on the block. Coach Ime Udoka said there are not a ton of true low-post threats in the NBA nowadays. Joel Embiid, Jokic, I don't know how many others there are anymore. Alfie's had success against pretty much everybody that's guarded him. Kevin, his footwork is indeed high level.
DA totally agree. Great footwork. Moves on moves, I've always said. Here's Edwards. The muscle from Edwards.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up.
Listen, he's going to get stronger, but you talk about guile and the willingness to battle down low. Josh Giddey is more than up to the task.
Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Right side, Edwards. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. Poked loose. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Here's Giannis. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Johnson. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action.
Just not much success when it comes.
Edwards up high.
The Ant-Man is in the house. Mr. Anthony Edwards making it look easy.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's James. And stolen by Şengün. Here's Giannis. Basket is good. The assist from Johnson. Antetokounmpo's got 13 points.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
The baseline jam. Another miss by James. To the inside. And stolen by Jordan. And stolen by Şengün. It's deflected. Towns with the steal. Shot from 16. The shot by Jordan, no good.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Anthony Edwards just reading what the defense giving up. Gets to his mid-range game right there.
Now here's Giddey. Pass to LeBron. James cooking from deep.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
And stolen by Jordan. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Jordan. And here's Edwards from the arc. It's hauled in by LeBron.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Leonard with no one around. Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
Boy, he'll usually knock it down if he's left that wide open. Just comes up empty.
Pass to Giddey. Here's Jordan. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
Yeah, nice timing there on that catch and shoot. Jordan with such a musical rhythm to his game. And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. Now here's Giddey. Good work defensively by Johnson. Here's Edwards. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's on Kawhi Leonard.
Anthony Edwards is a three-level scorer. He can beat you in a lot of ways, and he's extremely confident when the game is hanging in the balance.
And Edwards drops them both.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
Giddey with it. Picked up by Brown. Giddey, no good.
And they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Boy, defense is no answer for Anthony Edwards' athleticism. What a dunk.
Now here's Edwards. Kawhi Leonard unable to get his shot to go. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Here's Giddey. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
So there's that combination of size and quickness when we're talking about Josh Giddey. Hard to defend, makes the defender commit right there.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Here's Giddey. Johnson with the block. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Leading by 17. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Here's Giddey. Great defense that time from Şengün. Inside. And Antetokounmpo with the jam.
And we see this often now from Giannis. His offensive repertoire has become so versatile.
He's so frustrated. Hasn't had a make all game. It's making it very difficult for them to find any success.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards.
Yeah, and I think he was surprised to see that pass coming his way and just really reacted too late.
Leonard, no luck.
Well, I guarantee you this is not what they talked about in the locker room. 0 for 3 and looking lost.
There's Brown with the three.
Got his hand out enough on that one to bother the three-point attempt. Great hustle on that one.
You know, we talk about this time and time again, trying to stay connected to shooters along the perimeter. Nicely done.
Ouch. 5 shots without a make. That's a really ragged start coming out of halftime.
Locked up there for Şengün. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Highlight reel play from Şengün. Great timing.
Giddey with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. And Giddey gets it to go. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Pass to Brown. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. Wants to get it to Edwards and does. With that miss, he's now made 6 and missed 6 from the field. Now LeBron. Back to Giddey. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo. Here's Giddey.
No doubt the fight's there. They are trying to battle back, but he's just really struggling this quarter.
Johnson wide open. He fires. 11 feet out and he hits it. Johnson's got his first bucket of the night.
A nice form on that hook shot there.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Well, guys, last season, a full 14 teams finished with between 46 and 51 wins, with plenty of teams in the picture. Adam Silver is thrilled with the level of competition. He says, I think what fans ultimately want is to see great competition across the league. Kevin, it's certainly fun to watch.
It is, David. Bring it on, I say. The more, the better. Here's Edwards. It's rebounded by Giddey. And the foul on Magic Johnson. That's his first foul. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. To the paint. Here's Leonard.
And another miss. He's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have. You're right.
And the insane peripheral vision there. If anyone's open, even for an instant, Magic's gonna find you.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
And it seems a new era is upon us, GA. A lot of young stars and young teams vying for the status of household names.
Kevin, the casual fans might have to update their frame of reference, right? Especially since a lot of these new stars are playing in smaller markets.
We've got 1:48 left in the third. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Let's remember, Josh Giddey's 6'8". He can get inside and draw this kind of contact.
Good on the second free throw. 1:46 left to play in the third. Down low. Here's Brown. And finished off by Brown.
How about a little bit of daylight is all Jaylen Brown needs, up off his feet in a hurry.
Left side, Towns. Pass to Leonard. To Giddey. That falls. Nice speed that time from Leonard.
Have to love the ball distribution. Keep everyone involved.
And the rejection by LeBron.
Oh, LeBron James sends it back. LeBron on the defensive end.
Nailed from three-point land. Jordan's got his second basket of the night.
You know, that's a great time to pull up a shoot three in transition. The defense never had a chance to set up and get a hand in his face.
Here's the three. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Jordan's got 6 in the quarter.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Here's Edwards. And just miss after miss right now. We've got 33 seconds left in the third quarter. James wide open. James the three-pointer. LeBron's got 10 points in the game.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Pass to Şengün. Clock at 4. Edwards. That one goes. Count it. 18 points for him.
When you allow good scores to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Leading by 17. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
You've got to have a short memory. Put a poor first half in your rear view and now make an impact.
Back to Edwards. He gets it in there. Edwards got 20 points.
Every aspect of Anthony Edwards' game is on display. This guy has been cooking from the outset.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
Well, they've absolutely dominated that category in this one, and it's reflected in the score.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off. And that one's good. Towns.
Inside, Towns can be so physical, guys, and that makes him tough to cover.
Back to Giannis. Wants to get it to Brown and does. Now, here's Şengün. It's good. Edwards got 4 this quarter.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And the foul called on Edwards. That is his first foul of the game. To the inside. Here's Towns. From deep, LeBron sinks the triple.
Something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
And Edwards with the stop.
I think his teammates understand that Anthony Edwards has every aspect of his offensive game working, so let's make sure he's got the basketball.
He couldn't stay in bounds, and that's going to be a turnover. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Driving the lane. Here's Johnson. There's the lob to Brown. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Boy, you get a real glimpse of the explosiveness of Jaylen Brown. What a big-time finish.
Giannis dunks it down.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Yeah, nice silky finish on the alley-oop from the stupendous feed.
That sequence couldn't have been executed any better. Stepped in the line, out of bounds there, and that will cost them the possession.
One of those nights where the wheels come off, nerves seem to be playing a factor.
Brown outside. Up top, Şengün. Inside. Bobbed up there for Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
And you can see he just has a great overall feel for this game. Excellent job tonight.
And that's been his role pretty much from the opening tip. Get the ball to guys where they can score it.
And as Towns missing.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. And finished off by Edwards.
Oh, give me a little sauce, Anthony Edwards. Rise high and finish over the defender.
And Towns throws it down.
How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
On the wing, Giddey. From outside the arc.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
His production has been unbelievable, a testament to how much he cares about his craft.
Looking to get back on track here. And the layup is up and in.
Well, Giddey loves to finish strong inside, and he knows how to take advantage of his size.
Brown outside. Trying to find Şengün. He gets it to him. Here's Antetokounmpo.
Maybe the most highly skilled big man in our league. Giannis is also one of the most frequently fouled bigs in our game.
The first free throw is good. And he can't hit the second. Here we go, all alone.
And you can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
No doubt. It felt like they were a little tight for much of the evening. Now they're in a better flow, but it may be too little too late.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Brown.
That almost looked like bad communication. You hate to see that kind of mistake.
.15 seconds left in the fourth quarter. From the wing. And misses it off the right side of the rim. To the middle. Johnson can't get it to go. The visiting club takes the win on the road. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Alder, this is Kevin Harlan along with our